Ready? They start. This appeal arises from the judgment and order dated 4th of November 1999 of the High Court of Judicature at Allahabad, whereby the High Court had partly allowed the appeal of the accused oblique appellants herein, thereby setting aside their conviction and sentence of imprisonment for life under section 302 oblique 34 of the Indian Penal Code for short the IPC imposed by the 8th Additional Sessions Judge Bareilly UP and instead convicting and sentencing them to 7 years rigorous imprisonment under section 304 part 2nd read with section 34 of the IPC. The accused oblique appellants, for short the appellants before us are Mahabir, Najjo, Dharampal and Seru, whose fluctuating fortunes shall be set at rest by us in this appeal. There was an exchange of abuses between Dharampal and Rajpal. Thereafter, Rajpal left the place and proceeded towards the southern side. Meanwhile, all the four accused came there and assaulted Rajpal with lathis, who sustained head injuries and fell down. The accused thereafter fled from the spot. Raghu, father of Rajpal, arrived there shortly and took him to Faridpur police station on the bullock cart, where Rajpal himself dictated a report of occurrence. The report was registered under section 323 of the IPC against the four accused as a non-cognizable report at 12:10 hours on 5th of June 1978. Rajpal was medically examined at the primary health center, Faridpur, at 10 p.m. on the same night. He, however, succumbed to his injuries. After Rajpal died, information was sent to the police station and the case was converted into one under section 304 of the IPC. Thereafter, the case was investigated by Sub-Inspector P.C. Sharma, who submitted the charge sheet against the appellants on 20th of October 1978. The learned magistrate took cognizance of the offence and committed the case to the Court of Sessions. The Sessions Judge framed charge under section 302 oblique 34 of the IPC against all the appellants who pleaded not guilty and claimed to be tried. 9 witnesses, including 3 eyewitnesses, were examined from the side of the prosecution. 2 witnesses were examined by the appellants in their defense. We have heard the learned counsel for the parties and examined the entire materials on record. We shall now deal with each of the questions raised before us by the learned counsel for the parties. The learned counsel for the appellants at the first instance submitted that since the appellants were not served with a notice of appeal in the High Court, the appeal was disposed of by the High Court ex parte without affording any opportunity of hearing to the appellants. Our attention was UP 9964 SCC 720 to drive home the point that the High Court was duty bound to ensure proper compliance with sections 385 and 386 of the Code of Disposing of Criminal Appeals, when the accused did not appear and that the appellate court must dispose of the appeals on merits after perusal and scrutiny of the record. Relying on the decision of this court in the case of Bunny Singh Supra, the learned counsel for the appellants sought to argue that the High Court was not justified in deciding the appeal on merits without giving any opportunity of hearing to the appellants. Full stop. Over.